I'm Terry Oakland. This is a reading for SB. SB wants to know. Hi, my name is SB. I'm a nurse working towards a higher degree. I was introduced to tarot about 4 years ago, and the past 2 years I've really enjoyed learning and reading my cards to myself, but mostly to others. I have a feeling I'm supposed to be using both sides of my brain, but need guidance on how to best to blend the two sides of me. Would you please cast down some cards? Okay, so Four of Swords. How often are you in your comfort zone? Like, how often do you just sort of sit around in the comfort zone? So that's sort of pointing me towards a comfort zone. You know, comfort food. I do the same things. I like this, so I only do that. How often do you go just outside of your comfort zone? So that would be the Four of Swords for me. Another one is you're not really blending your knowledge of nursing and health and tarot. I think that you can offer some tarot readings based upon health. I mean, not giving medical advice, but just doing general health tarot readings. Now, I know a lot of people avoid that. I know I remember Zach mentioning that he completely avoids that area. And there is some legal stuff that you don't want to get into that hover around in that area that could be construed as medical advice, but you're not really qualified to do medical advice because you're not a doctor, etc., etc. But I would look into health tarot. So sort of, again, you know, watch the legalities, don't give medical advice, but do health readings with tarot. I think that as far as blending stuff, you could do that as well, and I think that would be kind of interesting. Again, never take anything I'm saying as advice. I'm just saying that the cards are pointing me towards health and tarot. You have a health experience, you have a health degree, health and tarot, you enjoy tarot. Seems like you can combine those without getting into the messy legalities of doing this. As well as, I think you actually have a tarot system that's in your brain that you haven't said anything about. Do you have a tarot system? Not like mine, for example, but I think you have a tarot system in your brain. I think that you could teach tarot. You have something unique about you with your tarot readings that nobody else has. And I think that you can teach that to other people. And I think that's going to be something that would enhance your tarot as well as moving toward the teaching side of tarot, because you have something unique that other people don't have. Now, I don't know you, I don't know what that is, but I'm just saying the Page of Cups being upside down along with the Lovers means that you have some pairing of talent, or you have some ideas that you have not told anybody about. And I think that you can use those to teach tarot. So I don't often instruct people to teach tarot, but I think that you can. You have something unique that you made up or that you invented or that you know in your brain about tarot, and I think you should start teaching that. And I think once you start teaching that, people will gravitate towards it, and it's going to be something where you could blend maybe not your educational health background, but your educational background in general. I think that you have enough education to where you can go and teach tarot. So you have something unique to offer that other people would be interested in, and you can teach that in a variety of ways, whether it be, you know, obviously social media, YouTube, or something like that. So if you start a YouTube channel, let me know and teach your own system, and I think people will gravitate towards it. Ten of Wands. Again, we're going back to the comfort zone. How often do you get out of your comfort zone? And I mean, not anything dangerous or risque, but how often do you get out of your comfort zone? I'm seeing not a lot between all these cards. I would recommend you get out of your comfort zone. Go do some fun activity that's out of your comfort zone. Do something that makes you nervous that's out of your comfort zone. Again, not risque, not dangerous, not something that's going to affect your life. But, okay, for example, I go knitting sometimes and crocheting. Why? Because I've never been knitting and crocheting in my life. So I thought it'd be interesting to go. So, you know, that's a fun activity. It's not dangerous. It's not risque. It's not terrible. It's not life affecting. And then, all the old ladies were like, what is this guy doing? But I've knitted and I crocheted something, and I thought it was interesting. And that is just about as far outside of my comfort zone as I can go. So it was a fun activity. So probably too much about my life here, spilling over into YouTube, but there you go. I didn't thoroughly enjoy it where I would go back, but I wanted to go just one time, just to see what it was like to do that. So I went one time and it was fun. I went and played backgammon one time. I've never played backgammon. I thought it was interesting. So I just go do stupid things that are fun that other people do that I've never done, just to have that experience. So how often do you do that? Start doing something fun like that. You never played chess before, go play chess. You'll lose. Go play backgammon. You'll lose. Who cares? Go knitting, go crocheting, go whatever. Anyway, so just do something outside of your comfort zone. There's actually a book. Hang on, I'll go get it. Here we go. Jane Roberts, The Unknown Reality, Part 1 and 2. So this is really unusual. It has some unusual mental exercises and meditations to where you think about alternate realities and you imagine an old picture of yourself being a current picture of yourself. You walk through a doorway within your imagination that you've never been through before. So Jane Roberts, The Unknown Reality, Part 1 and 2. Very interesting books, full of exercises that sort of stretch your imagination and your reality as per the title. So I recommend doing a combination of those things. So I think that'll come to pass. And I think that it'll be pretty obvious what to do once you start doing it. Again, teaching the tarot is going to be good for you because you have something unique. Maybe writing a tarot book, something. Introduce your tarot style or your tarot lessons to the world and see how it pans out. A lot of times, don't write a book yet. A lot of times, throw yourself out there and let society determine if you're successful, right? So figure out your tarot method that you have something unique. Throw it out there and let society tell you if it's worth pursuing. Don't go a lot of time or waste a lot of time doing stuff like writing a book yet. Just throw your style out there. Throw your unique tarot reading method out there that you have in your brain that you haven't told anybody about and see what happens. Anyway, so that is my reading. Good luck, stay safe, and as always, never construe any of this as advice. This is just for entertainment purposes only. So, use your own discretion. Anyway, that is my reading. If you would like a free reading of your own, please email me at the email address in the description. And it takes a few weeks to get to yours, so don't ask me anything about next week, for example. I appreciate you watching. Please hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.